don't be that idea guy. And look, we're not trying to attack you. In fact, we actually respect and also value ideas. But anybody who has been working on game project and all that stuff, understand that there's always a lot of these kind of idea guys. Now, Dhruv and I have been working on games for 8 years, and we really do know and have met quite a lot of people. In fact, this topic actually started because we're part of a lot of these big gaming indie game dev groups, and there's always these people that will say, I have an idea, who wants to work with me? I have an idea, let's jump in and let's work on something together. I have an idea, let's do profit share. And they tend to get really piled on by everybody once they post it. And I thought I'd let you guys know a little bit of what we think about how important and the value of an idea. So, like I said, we've been working on games for 8 years, and throughout the years we've met quite a lot of people who said they have an idea. And idea itself is actually quite useful. You can't really have a game, or you can't do anything without an idea. So I think the common attack on an idea guy is usually misunderstood as your idea is worthless, just throw it away, let's do something else. And I think it's not exactly that. Ideas are very useful. The problem is, what's the point of an idea? See, I think when the idea guy brings up something, the intention's actually usually good. Everybody wants to contribute to a project. The idea itself is usually not the goal, but rather the answer to a question. The question is usually how to make a game fun, how to reach the goal of this project. How do we reach the audience? For if it's a game, it will be, how do I have people enjoy my stuff? If it's an advertisement, how do I hit more people and all this stuff? So an idea is actually usually an answer. It's just what people usually think is their answer can solve this problem. Now, there are differences between idea guys. There are idea guys who have a lot of experience doing other things, technical stuff, or even just projects they've participated in. Or there are idea guys who just think they know the answer. And I think it's usually the latter that people can't really stand, and why the idea guy gets that kind of bad get bad reps of idea guys useless. So the problem is, idea guys that think they have an answer, some unique solution to a problem, is usually the one that rarely has gone through the technical side of things. They're rarely the guys who knows what it takes to get to this kind of solution. So for example, Dhruv and I we have a good friend. I'm still really good friends with her. And back a long time ago, we had a big argument because she told me that, John, I've already told you, you have to do this, you have to do that. I think back then it was, you have to get a contract before you work with people and also. But back then we were in high school. We don't know how a contract works. And the problem is, we all know that you need a contract. We all know to do certain things. We all know to do 100 push-ups, don't eat bad food, and do every single thing possible in the world to get yourself fit. We all know not to eat junk food and all that stuff. The problem is not how to do certain things. It's usually just, it's exactly that. It's how do you do certain things. We know what to do. We don't know how to do it. And that's why the idea guys' value is usually not that valued. And it's mainly because, how hard does it take to come up with an idea? And here's the thing, before I go in being too nice, is ideas aren't that unique. Most ideas are already out there. Everybody, whatever you can think of, it's usually there already. What a game, what a project is not really checking what kind of idea you have, but rather how do you deliver it? How do you technically bring an idea into fruition? And that's what usually people respect, and not the idea of itself. Now, I don't want to say and pile on top of you guys all this time, but here's the thing. You have to, I think when you work on anything that requires some technical skills, the first thing you have to do is to humble yourself. And I don't mean it like, here, this is how you do certain things. It's just like, it's very helpful to know when you go into certain thing that you don't really know that much. And you have to humbly accept that there's things you have to learn before your idea is going to be somewhat of any sort of value. So for example, you don't tell people that, I have a way to solve world hunger, find another planet. how do you get to that another planet is the hard part. The idea of finding a planet is not that valuable. You know, everybody can come up with that. You can dream for a lot of things, but how do you get to certain objective? How do you get to complete an idea? That's where everybody needs time, experience, and a lot of skill and training to get there. So for all the idea guys out there, like I said, I'm not invalidating your sense of being in this group. I'm saying is, don't be that idea guy. Be more, because you can do a lot more. You know, start from technical skills, start with things, even just participate in the smallest stuff possible. You know, such as, oh, I have an idea of a map. I'm going to make this idea of that. You don't have to be able to draw a program. Draw it out, test it out, use a lot of blocks, things that you can do. Show stuff. Show that you can make things with the idea, because that's a step beyond just having an idea. And that will get you a lot more respect than just, I have an idea, because like I said, everybody can come up with, I have an idea. So don't be that idea guy. Be more. Okay, so yeah, that will be it. This is the week, halfway through week 65. 65, goddamn. Halfway through week 67, and this idea just came up because we've talked, like I said, and talked to a couple of people in the dev groups, and they're like, oh, I have an idea, and they're getting crapped on, and they don't really know why they're getting crapped on so much. And when I actually went to Long Beach and I met a bunch of aspiring indie developers, they all have an idea, and they wonder why their ideas aren't being respected, and I hope this video really tells you why. I'm still gonna make a week 67. It's just I feel inspired today to talk about this topic. Let me know down in the comments below whether or not you guys like, actually, I would say slightly more helpful stuff. I have understood and saw that most people don't really care about what we do every week. So if it's more opinion or philosophy ideas that you guys want us to talk about, let us know in the comments down below. But I'll see you guys then. Oh yeah, and I'm also testing a mic, so let me know if the mic quality is a lot better. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and